My name is Tim Peng. I am a coach here at Valeo as well as the College Liaison. I coach at Babson College as well. As part of our initiative to help our Valeo players better understand the college process, we hosted 3 informational sessions this winter that wanted to, one, get the players comfortable with the idea of contacting colleges, then give them some action steps for the future, and then also some guidance on what our players should be doing at this time, depending on what their age is.
My name is Alex Kailu. I'm a center back and I play for the 2004 Valeo MPL Bayern team. When I first started, Tim was really thorough about the whole process, and he created a lot of examples and was just really simple about the step-by-step process into getting into college and all of the things that go into it, and how important it is to reach out to coaches and send your highlight video and just be really detailed about yourself.
During the sessions that we host for the Valeo players, I often walk our players through how to send the proper email to colleges, how to address that email, what to put in that email, and how to keep it interesting for college coaches, because we as coaches understand that we'll get 20, 30 emails a day and we won't always look at all of them. So we want to make sure that the Valeo players, when they send an email, they will be seen.
The biggest part was how many emails college coaches get. And at first it seemed like a lot, but he was like, as long as you keep emailing them, you're probably going to get a response in the end, even though a lot of people email them.
Along with giving information to players on a large scale in the form of those presentations and meetings, we also do private one-on-one meetings where I'll sit with players who have a list of schools that they want to reach and get into contact with. And I'll work with them on how best to make the initial approach, and then also how to continue with that email chain if interest develops. We also will talk to players about how to diversify the schools that they are looking at so that they don't put all their eggs in one basket. We know a lot of players who really feel they are Division I players, but then November, December of their senior year, they're still uncommitted and they can't find a school to be at, and then they have to scramble. Our goal is to not have that happen, because we have players who have a very broad selection of interests, and maybe they have some offers in the Division IIIs and are seeking some Division I offers, but at the end of the day, they know that they will be playing college soccer, and that takes a lot of stress off of them.
My name is Mark Wynn. I'm a center midfielder. I go to Tufts University and I'm studying psychology and film and media studies.
I think before coming to Valeo, I had a preconceived notion that, we had to commit early and you had to make a right-on decision, first offer. But I think Valeo, especially my coach, with his guidance, he kind of taught me to be patient with the offers and kind of know your value and know who you're talking to and what you're being offered. So they made me kind of take my time in the recruiting process and not be so desperate in the process and rush to commit to a school, but kind of pick the right school that's good for me in terms of academics and the athletics and kind of my playing time in the future.
One of the most important pieces of advice that I give to players who are trying to find the right fit for college is recommending that they put academics first. As much as we as soccer players will always be drawn by the soccer program at a certain college, we have to understand that it's very hard to play professional, and we may have to have a career after and outside of soccer. So finding the right academic fit is the best way for a student to make sure that he is happy at the college, even if soccer doesn't work out the exact way he wants it to. We at Valeo know that we have a lot of great footballers here and that a lot of good soccer is being played, but we also understand that not all colleges are aware of the programs that we have and the teams that we have. So there are 2 methods that we are going to use in the future to help our players get more college exposure. One is to continue sending our teams to top showcases where we know a lot of the top colleges will be at, such as Jefferson Cup. Another method that we are going to use to increase exposure for our players is hosting in-house college ID events. So we will hopefully be able to invite the local schools to come watch our top teams scrimmage each other, and that hopefully will allow colleges to start to understand what we're doing here at Valeo and that we have a lot of college players here.
We had a quality team, so we had a lot of teammates. I had a lot of teammates that were recruited by other D1 coaches as well. We were all looking to go Division I top level as we could. So we had a lot of coaches come to our games, and it drove a lot of exposure towards us. And so I think throughout the process, it kind of happened naturally, and we got our contacts out and we got offers.
When it comes to finding the perfect fit for you as a student and as a soccer player, you must look past just the soccer program. You also have to look past the big name schools that you've heard of growing up, and try to explore smaller schools in different regions of the country that you might have never been in. To further with that search, we recommend players go and do visits at the school, try to meet the coach, meet the team, see the campus, and also visit a bunch of different schools that are at different sizes, different divisions, different geographical locations, so to have a better feel of what you as a student would want to be studying at.
For any younger players going into the recruiting process, I would say take your time and keep improving in your game. Don't forget why you started playing. I think a lot of kids get caught up in contacting coaches and worrying about what other people think of them, and they forget how to play, and they stop improving and practicing. So keep practicing, keep being a better player, and the right coaches and right schools will come to you.